Sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart to slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to TOFFEE BLUECAST, a bit of Thursday night fun. Paul, how are you doing, matey?
Not bad. Not bad. Free and easy. Not
I like that.
not too
Free and
much
easy.
toppy, but nothing too bad to think about for the Blues. So always nice. Always nice.
Well, there isn't much to stress about, but we have got something that's just popped up. Well, there has been a lot going on, but we're not even going to talk about the 7-7 partners looking like it's flopping, Mashiri looking like he's going to go with new investors, other ones coming back. We're not going to talk about that because we can talk about it for 10 hours like I did on a space the other night, and it doesn't get us more in the know or any further. So we will just wait and see what unfolds with that. But tonight, we've said that we are going to drop a little kit clash. And we did a survey on the TOFFEE BLUECAST. Get involved in the comments. We dropped a survey to see what you thought. We clashed the kits. And we want to see what you think tonight, and we'll let you know what the results are. This is a perfect time to do it because, Paul, what has just been leaked just a minute ago on Twitter a couple of hours ago that's going everywhere? Get it on the screen. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. So
I called it Castor, and it's Castori, isn't it?
it is, yeah. So let me sort of put this up really. This is your short from before, isn't it?
It's got music on. If it's got music on, cut the music off. But it'll come up on the picture, won't it? As long as the music don't come up, here we go. That's
So I
put you on the
thought
spot.
that'd come up actually. It has put me on the spot a little bit. Let me change what we're doing. Sorry. Technical problems, slight hitch, 2 seconds. Here we go. We got it now? Here we go.
Up,
try again.
There we go, look.
Is the word going around? They don't like it. This brand don't stitch the badge down, which I don't like, because it often comes off. Up the top is everyone. Keeping you updated. This Castori kit has
come up with the music. Watch the music.
Whether it's going to be our home.
So that was the kit. We have to watch with copyright because of music. But that was the kit, Paul. What did you think of it?
Initial thoughts for me was a bit uninspiring, to be honest. Made me think of Carlisle, Gillingham, Portsmouth, that kind of, similar kind of lines. It doesn't feel very Everton, to be honest. I can see what they've tried to do. I can see they've tried to. Look, can I get it back up again? So I'll turn the music off.
It's just the volume, isn't it? Because they do us straight away on copyright. And I put music on it like an idiot. I probably should have actually.
It's fine. There's the actual kit there. I can see what they've done. Maybe with the lines, we had lines on our 2010 kit, 2011, something like that. But the collar, maybe a bit of the yellow. It just doesn't feel very Everton to me. It feels a bit alien, to be honest.
Emma
It's
says
better.
this shit show continues, which said the kit's hideous. Hope it's a black kit. Chilean says terrible. Got to be a black. So this has happened before, by the way, Paul. Like a kit's come out,
Yeah.
like saying it's going to be our home kit, and it isn't our home kit. Do you think it's a black? Do you think that's our actual home kit, or it's a black, isn't it?
You can. The thing is,
Paul's gone completely freeze.
I actually like a lot of the. I like a lot of the concept. So I kind of like a lot of the concept kits that come out. To be honest, Castoria, if it's there, if it is actually the thing, then it's not my favourite. To be honest, is it the worst one we've had? Probably not. As you can see, sort of from behind me, I've got quite a few of our oldies, but this isn't one particularly that I would take to my heart and stick on my wall. To be honest.
No, like you say, the trim's quite interesting on the colours, but it's not pinstripe. I don't know. I don't know what these are going to do on the kit. Can't really knock them until we've had kits from them. The one thing that does put me off from them is that a lot of the stuff that I've seen them do, they don't stitch the badge. And I do like the badge to be stitched because I think Hummel had a lot of problems where the badges were coming off, and then the next season, because they had so many complaints, they stitch the badge on, and it's crazy that you're going to have to go through all that again for these badges to fall off, for them to stitch them on again. Like, you'd think that when they come in, they look at straight away what was Hummel doing before me. What like you look at what Everton fans like. Do you know what I mean? Do a little bit of a survey, and then you'd look at the badges, and the story should say straight away, right? Everton fans like the badge to be stitched on. I just want it to be stitched on. I do. It's got to be stitched into the heart and to the Everton badge for me. You know it's not going to go nowhere then. I don't care. I don't like it if your logo, like the state, comes off. But if it comes off and I'm just left with a badge, I don't care. As long as the badge stays Paul for me. But we can't say much, can we? But I hope that's not the kit. I really do hope that's not the kit. But normally what they do, Paul, I've noticed this. They put something out in the water. They test the waters first. They often do this. I remember last season there was a black kit. So they put a black kit out there. This kit, by the way, I've seen it. I think someone just did it as a fake edit and they put it out. But this kit, they'll put it out there and they'll see what people don't like. And before they actually make the home kit, I think. And it just gives them an idea. And that's what I'd say they're doing, Paul. It's just putting it out there to test the waters on that.
Yeah, I think a lot of fans, with it being the last season at Goodison, I think they would have wanted a bit of a nod historically. Like Chillin says, it's not worthy. We need something traditional. You might have gone more plain, kind of Arsenal. Arsenal did a kit when they had their centenary or something. I think it might have been. It might have been for some other reason, but I just remember that darker kit, a lot plainer. I could see fans being happy with a more traditional, kind of simpler design just for that last season, to be honest.
Yeah, I 100% agree. So that is the talk on the kit. Of course, you would be talking about it in the comments, and a lot of people are. Looks like USA, but a lot of people say the material is really thin, which makes you sweat as well, which we've seen from the Aston Villa player. I'm not the biggest fan of these BNR kits. Hummel, I don't think I appreciated them until I look back at their kits put. And when I look back at the kits, I think, you know what? I didn't appreciate that as much as I should. Like, you look back and you think, wow, that was actually really tidy. Hopefully these do well. We don't know yet. We can't talk about these until they actually give us a kit in our hands. Then we can decide what we think of it. But I just hope it's a good kit because I like our kits to be good. Especially, like you said, Paul, with it being our last season.
Yeah.
That's when you want your kit to be special. You do want your kit to be special.
So.
Right. So, people in the comments, we want you to get involved. You can, like I say, as a bit of fun, that's what we do. We just out there for Everton fans to interact with that you probably enjoy. And I just randomly picked a few kits. I went for the same sort of colours to clash them to see what you thought was the best. And we did a poll on it, so a lot of people voted. And we want you in the comments to tell us now which you think is
Earthquake.
the best. Earthquake in the house, mate. Do you know what? I like the light falling. Sometimes keeps me on my toes, keeps me being Rocky Balboa, the Italian stallion. I actually heard Rocky come out with some amazing words earlier on, so he's probably that was the reason. He was quite inspiring. Do you know when some proper good quotes?
Oh yeah.
Like I think he said in the video. I don't know if you've just seen it. It's like the medicine that you have. If it tastes disgusting, you know it's going to do the good stuff. You know it's going to do good. You know what I mean? It's the bad stuff that gives you the good stuff. You know, that's what Rocky was like. Right, here we go. Enough of Rocky Balboa, Italian style. Kit clash, the first one.
Yep.
And this is what I say about when you look back at the kit, you don't realise what you had until you look back. So let's clash this. Let's clash these two green kits. This is a green kit, Paul, that a lot of Everton fans do rave about, and a lot of kit collectors have gone back and says, you know what, that's a good one. And I'm talking about the first one there, the dark green one.
Yeah. Yeah. We didn't wear it an awful lot. I do remember Southampton away. I think we won 3-0. Sort of a Lukaku Barkley away day that went really well for us. That's my memory of that kit. Out of the two, I voted for the one on the left. I just thought it. Yeah. I think I just prefer the darker tinge to it as opposed to the one on the right. But sometimes you link kits with players. So there might have been a lot of people who were James fans, and they kind of like that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, for me, it'd be the one on the left.
Well, the one I don't know whether I've written it on the screen there. The dates are there. Look, there you go. 2015 to 2016. That was the dark green one with the highlighter orange on it. Nice shorts though. Do you know what? I love that kit, but I wasn't sure about. Do you know where half of it at the bottom is black, a tinted black at the bottom?
Yeah, is that on the actual shirt?
Yeah, that's on the shirt. It's a tinted black at the bottom on the shirt.
Well,
when I looked it up on that, I would have preferred it all green and the shorts just dark.
Yeah,
yeah,
it looks like it doesn't need that. Doesn't need that, really. That's a bit of a nonsense, yeah.
But do you like it? Let us know in the comments. Cat there saying love that dark green one. Probably voted for dark green as well. Paul, you said I just love the shorts on this one though. You know,
the shorts on the James one,
mint green. Yeah, 2020, 2021 third kit. I love the shorts on that. Like, what color are they? They're like a grey short with a tint of green in them. It's really like unique, those shorts.
Yeah, not to be sexist or anything, Dan, but boy, man, it's green. Or is it green? I'm not great on names of colours beyond green. There's about 9 colours.
Did you say it's a mint? It's a mint green into that.
A minty green. Yeah.
A minty green, yeah. Well, in the comments, Kat said the dark green one. Emma said the dark green one.
Emma said the dark green
Paul
one as
said
well.
the dark green one.
Yeah.
I am the mint green one.
You're the kazoo man, aren't you? Yeah, you're the kazoo.
Yeah. Well, Eliana, do you know what? I'm not even a kazoo man. I'm just that kit because Eliana had it, and it is so like the color of it's just. Do you know where you just get a lovely holiday T-shirt? It's like that. It's just you put it on so fresh. That kit, it's beautiful. I do like the mint green kit, but I know a lot of people will go with the one that you said, Paul. What did the survey say? I mean, I've got the results here. Let's have a look what the survey said. Who actually won on the poll?
I'll show you now. Emma says minty means something here, though. I don't know what that means. Let me.
I don't know what that means either.
I don't know either. I don't know either. I'm so naive, I tell you.
Oh, I just looked at the poll results here.
Yeah, well, the result was. There we go. It was tight. The darker green won it. 52-40, 57, or 47 rather. So, yeah, tight one. Lots of love for that. A few hundred votes in that as well.
Close.
So, both liked, I think. Well, you presume both liked, but the dark green was a bit more. All right, sorry. That makes me sound as though I don't know any Scouse ones. Yeah, Minty, Dirty Scuffing Scouse. No, I didn't. I've never heard that. I thought it would have been good. People might like mints. Anyway.
Oh, that's mint. That's what I heard. Like, that's mint.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. There you go then. So we're learning new stuff all the time.
Every day is school day.
Well, like you say, 100. Clearly, we're at 52-48. There was 229 votes, so it was 100 votes plus on each one there, and it was a good little vote that was. And like I can say, I do like the light green one. I thought it was very nice, and Rodriguez in it makes it just that bit better as well. So that is the first kit clash that we had. Let's move on to the second one. We've got 5, and then we've got a little thing that we'll do for you at the end. We're trying to keep the show to half an hour. We're keeping them short and interesting for you. We could go all night, and I know you'd want us to go all night, but we're going to keep them smooth here. So the second one, this is quite an interesting one.
You've got some good players on this.
Let's have a look. I know I deliberately looked for the good stuff. It took me ages. The second kit, don't know if you noticed, someone's got it on tonight. One of them. Yeah, I got the black and gold one.
Can't remember what I voted.
That's an odd one. A lot of people did say on this one, that's a hard one. Like, what you're doing to me here, because I knew that a lot of Everton fans like black kits. It's something that they all asked for. It's like a frigging warrior sort of kit, isn't it? A black one. Black's just a naughty colour sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Black
I saw. I was playing football last night. I saw someone wearing a complete black one. You know, proper blackout kit. It was where everything was black. But
Arsenal done one like that, I think.
Yeah, it did do, didn't he? Yeah. Emma's a fan of the pink and black. And actually, when we started, sort of when you think about when that kit was as well, we started putting pink on our kits. Some of them were all right. You'll see another one later on, I think. You know. So it was pretty tidy, that.
The rugby thing, wasn't it? With the Chang, they did the New Zealand rugby thing with that kit, like ooh yeah, and all that. Probably not a good impression by me, but yeah, I can't vote on my own poll, so I didn't vote on any of these.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
Yeah, why not?
I didn't know that.
Oh, you mean actually on X? Oh, I don't know, but you can vote now.
You do it, yeah. Oh, I can vote now, of course I am. I'm getting stuck in now, but I don't think I can actually press it on me. But I don't know. But here I am now, looking at these two. I've got I tried to get the black and pink one as well, by the way. So just because I've got this one on doesn't mean that I think this is better than the black and pink. Oh my days, this is hard because they're both Pinot and Kale. They're both Pinot and Kale, ain't they? I think Zaha maybe more in the black and pink one. Zaha.
Yeah, and Baines for me would be the one on the left as well. I remember Baines in that black and yellow one as well.
On the black and the yellow one, Pinot's got his hair shaved when I looked at the pictures, so he hasn't got the dreads on that.
And I mean, looking back, I mean, you kind of forget the black and the yellow one being Nike as well. I know Chillin says he's not a fan of Nike kits, but yeah, I can't remember it being Nike.
Isn't Nike good?
What's better? Well, I think so. Obviously, Nike. You'd imagine Nike and Adidas were probably the two of the biggest brands. So, you know, it's got to be half decent. I mean, it looks all right. It looks good on you as well. To be fair, you and Yelovich.
Yeah, it's really smart. Yeah, I did wear it when I went to that Burnley game because I like it because it's got the collar and it's smart. But the other one I really like as well. The only thing I will say is with the black and pink. I think the pink stripes look amazing, but some people will be scared of that. Do you find it weird that the Chang is white, or should the Chang be white?
The other bits are pink. I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. I think they just wanted to stand out a little bit more, don't they? I suppose.
Well, it does
But,
catch your eye more on the logo. I suppose.
they're
It's
both
clever.
decent. I'm torn, to be honest. I can see what Chillin's saying is that the Nike one is maybe a bit generic, but I probably prefer it, to be honest with you. I think it just looks a bit tidier. It's probably the lines, to be honest. It's probably the lines that put me off on the one on the right.
Well, one thing I
Everything
will
else
say is
is
when I
fine.
looked at the one on the right, Paul, a lot of people, collectors, have got the black and the pink one. I don't think the material's as good as the Nike. The material on the Nike is just pure cotton. It's like, it's amazing, the cotton. Like, you could wash it, and not much happens to it. Where I think the other one's a bit more silky on the right. A little bit more silky. I like the cotton. That's just I'm going to stick with the one I've got on.
I agree. And I think most... What did Emma said she's got the pink and the black one, but she prefers the other one. So so I think we're generally there, and if I show you the results of that one, then we're in the majority by the looks of it. So black and gold away, won with 65%.
Yeah. It's done well on it. It's done well, that one. It's one of the faves. It would be nice to bring another kit out like it. I think it is one of the faves. And by the way, people, if we are doing this late at night, if some of you literally are watching this tomorrow, let us know in the comments what you think. That's what we do this for. We want the show. We're going to probably go to Spotify and do it as a podcast, this channel as well, going forward, to just put it as a drive listen as well for people. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. Always interact. Next one then, Paul.
Oh, this is fire. This one. Similar.
I know. I didn't realise that. I didn't realise that the Kazoo one was so good. You know, I really didn't. But look at it. It looks fire, doesn't it? Was it really that good?
I think we're a fan of our yellow kits, because you're talking 60, 70, you're talking 60, 70. Well, actually, yeah, you probably are. It was late 60s, when Alan Ball was wearing yellow for an away, before we lost him, and we had an away kit mid-80s that was yellow as well. So we carried that on, and then we've had it here, and it's we like a bit of yellow on our away kit sometimes.
Probably you would say it's our home is our blue, but I would look at the old school Alan Ball and look at some of the old Umbro kits, the Umbro yellow ones with the blue collars. Do you know what I mean? The proper old school ones.
Yeah,
they were. Yeah, you'd probably say that yellow,
amber, yeah,
is our amber is our away colour.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, amber as opposed to yellow. But yeah, you're right. You're dead right. An amber kit, and you think of an amber kit. A lot of Everton fans would think of Alan Ball, and then more recently, well, the two pictures you've got there, because we've got players. You link it with players again, Bainesy there. Same with Calvert-Lewin wearing yellow. James, it's another James kit,
Alan as well. Think of Alan in this one, yeah.
Yeah.
And Richarlison in this kit, yeah.
Exactly.
But which one wins this? Let's look to detail now before we get the survey and move on to the next one. Which kit is better?
Slight differences.
Someone mentioned, Paul, in the comments that the trim on, do you know the one that Richarlison's wearing there?
Yeah.
The 2021.
Yeah.
They've got a lovely trim on the arm, like a real good trim on the arm, which you can't see there but the trim's nice. The blue, I like the little blue
across
touch
the
where the
top,
blue
innit?
goes down as well into the dip, yeah. And the shorts as well and the socks. I like the detail on the blue on the socks and stuff. Some people love the kits. I do like my kits, and I just think I actually love that Bainesy one, and I actually raved about that for ages, saying I wanted something like it. And I think Kazoo smashed it on this one. When you look at them both, they probably even made it better.
I think it was probably a nod to the one that Bainesy's got is a proper nod to, you know, the late 60s, early 70s, where you've got the old EFC writing on the socks. You've got the collar, you got the trim on the sleeves, and then what Kazoo did is just gave it a bit of a modern twist, to be honest. So it's about how much of a traditionalist you are, I would imagine. Both great kits, though. I like both.
I do like both. You can't grumble when you get those sort of colours. I just think they're gorgeous. I do like those kits. And it was a cracking showdown. What was the ball? Well, I can't even remember what the answers were here. So what won?
Yeah. I mean, which one are you going Kazoo?
Yeah, I'm going to go Kazoo, and I know you said earlier on I'm a Kazoo man, but
you are
I just generally think. Well, it turns out I am, ain't I? It looks like it, but I just think that Kazoo one's tidy.
I'm the left hand side. I'm more a traditionalist, so I do like the nod to the nod on the socks to the old badge, and the collar as well is a bit bally. So for me, yeah, I'd go left. You're going right. I'll go left.
It's interesting though. Before, it was just interesting that I actually did see a tweet today, Paul, that Kazoo looked like they're going bust.
Yeah, I read that.
It's just a bit of why we keep saying it. We might as well talk
about it. Someone did tweeted it, and I can't remember who it was who did it first, but they said once Everton has touched you. There you go. Yeah, this was the result. Yeah, tight. Really, again, not far away from each other.
We are. By the way, Eugene, I'm just jumping on this comment. We did see the press conference. We have got the pre-match tomorrow night. We've chucked this in for a bit of spice on kits.
Yeah.
But we have got the pre-match tomorrow night. And make sure you're on it, because we're going live tomorrow. So you get us twice. What are the votes on this, Paul?
Yeah, so 50, 55, 45, roughly. 54, 46, however you want to take your decimals. So, but the oldies winning.
Oldie, yeah.
So 2 good kits, though. 2 good kits. And like Chillin says as well, on the right-hand side, it's only 2 or 3 years ago. Some of them players, you know. I mean, we weren't amazing, but we were in a bit more better form, weren't we, than recently? But hey, you know, let's stay positive. Next one.
Yeah, well, if you got good link kits to players, I can see why that older one won, because that was some good players in that team, wasn't it? On to the next one. This was a bit of a random one that I put together. I tried to clash kits that was similar.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to do different ones. I don't think it's fair. What about this one? This was a bit naughty, wasn't it?
This was interesting. I know.
I don't know what you're going to say on this one. I don't know. In the comments, let us know which kit's better. Which kit is better? Do you like the purple shorts? Do you like the navy shorts?
I actually thought out of there. I think there are better white kits.
You can't say neither. You've got to pick one.
No, yeah. I think there's better white kits than those two, but if I was choosing out of the two, I'd probably go the one on the left. I don't like I'm not.
Would you? I'm the one. I like the one on the right. I actually like the one on the right when I look back with the baby blue on it. I just think the pattern's quite nice on the one on the right.
I know. Maybe I'm just a Chang
like
man. If you're a Kazoo man, maybe I'm a Chang man.
Well, I'm not even Kazoo on this one. What am I here? I'm sports.
Sport Pisa.
Sport.
I mean, the thing about the one on the left. I mean, none of them guys look happy wearing it, to be honest. But it's not it's not a royal blue as such, is it? Yeah, cat, exactly. Yeah, it's. I mean, if you like purple, then your quid's in. But
I think we did a purple kit just before then, but it was so bad I didn't even use it. But just before that white and purple one there, we actually dropped a purple kit, all purple, and it was disgusting.
We did. Yeah, yellow, writing a badge and stuff on it, purple and yellow.
It was a purple time there, and I don't think it passed, by the way. I think that was just about as purple as you could go.
Yeah. I don't know why we did that. Eugene says the second one, I think.
Do you know what? It's interesting because Emma said neither, but you got to decide. Kat said the purple one, same as you, Paul. Eugene said mine, the one on the right. So this is close again. I'm the one on the right. I don't mind purple, but that one looks like freaking shiny shorts, doesn't it? That one on the left.
I know. Well, yeah, it's the maybe it was wet.
Yellow trim as well.
Are they blacks? Are they black socks?
I think they're purple as well with yellow trim.
Are they purple socks as well? It looks like they're the socks from the kit that you've got on.
Oh,
they look like black socks from here.
Go nice, wouldn't they?
They would. I think
they'll go nice. Just looking now, I'm zooming into the socks, but yeah, the socks are purple with yellow, and the shorts are purple with a yellow trim down the side as well.
I mean, there's not a
socks are
great
simple. They've just got like yellow stripes.
I know, not a great difference in dates either. We're only talking 3 to 4 years, aren't we? Again, oh god, the players we had. Oh, yeah, left one for me, but both would be in the bottom half of the table if there was one.
Yeah, they're not popular by the comments. No. Right, let's have a look at what the survey says.
The survey said.
The survey says. Poll, the survey.
It was 58, really, for the one on the left.
Yeah. Yeah. Poll one on that one. But both not that good, though. But I like to clash random ones. So this is the thing. I don't just want to pick all the nice ones. I wanted to pull some kits out, Paul, that people probably don't remember and don't talk about. That's what I want to do when I do these kit things now. So I will do a couple of these. We've only got like 10 kits tonight. And we'll do another one at some point as well, just to keep people busy and keep people thinking Everton stuff and take you back to kits, take you back to players. We'll keep dropping these. But that was a percentage on that one. Right. The last one, and then we've got a little bit of fun for you at the end.
This is interesting. Interesting, this one, because 2 different colours on this.
You know what's mad, though? Like, we've gone completely hardcore pink, haven't we, now, after this? Like, back then, we loved these because we never had a pink kit. But now we're just pink all the time, ain't we? It just seems like we've had loads of pink after this as well.
Yeah. This divided a few people, I think, early doors.
A few fights over this one.
I mean, that's. I mean, it's very pink. That's like medicine pink. You know,
highlighters. Someone says Tim Cahill looks like a highlighter in that. Tim Cahill likes the tweet of him in that, but someone said he looks like a highlighter.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
I like it though. I do like that one.
I can't remember what I said.
Like you say, kits. Like you say, some kits do take you back, and that one on the left does take me back to those players big time. Yeah,
I think what
the salmon one.
I was just going to say. I think what I generally do is that which one would I wear? I kind of
is that where you're going? Yeah,
maybe do it like that in my head, subconsciously. That might be so. If I was in it,
I could see you on the one on the left, Paul. I could with a bit of navy on. Well, the salmon's more like salmon, isn't it? Like the one on the left's a bit more navy.
I mean, yeah. Well, we got.
Which one salmon? Is
that salmon pink or just salmon?
Salmon, yeah.
Just salmon.
Oh, do you know what though? That looked nice when I used to go to some of the away games, and you used to be driving down the M1 in that, and you had some Everton fans driving down the M1 in it, and you looked at them in the pink tops, and you got your pink top on. You're Everton fans when you're in those tops.
I know, but
you can see them.
I mean,
the highlight one. Pink makes you visible.
The thing was as well that one on the left, there's no kit clash with anybody,
The
is there?
referee
So
seat.
you're definitely going to be able to pick out your teammates. It's like when Dortmund in the mid-90s had like an luminous yellow kit.
Yeah,
You know, you
I
could
like them. They're
absolutely pick
they're
out those
Diodora, ain't
players,
they?
and that pink one was very much like
Does it
that.
remind you of Diodora?
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Diodora, like
Oh yeah,
highlighting. I
incredible.
remember
Like,
when I was a kid, like I had Diodora, like a luminous highlighter orange T-shirt, Diodora, and a yellow one as well. And then I went on holiday with it, and I got smothered in black flies. You know, like the little black flies, because it's proper highlighter colours. The Diodoras. Yeah. What are you going for?
really torn on it, to be fair. And I'll tell you, it's close as well. It is close. I think I went. Well, I've just seen actually. I went with the one DCL's got on.
Salmon, yeah.
It was, yeah, the
I'm
pink,
going to
the
go
bright
left.
pink
I'm
one
going to
was
go
just.
left. I am.
It was just a bit too bright. It was a bit too much for me, to be honest. But
I'm
yeah,
not to
there you go.
that.
Really, Emma's a fan of
Emma
DCL
has gone the
as
same
well.
as you. Yeah,
So
that helps.
yeah. So the results. I'd say it was close. It was close.
The survey says. I like that
Yep.
a lot of people do like this, and they are voting on it, which makes it worth
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
I did say if you do it, I'll do a show on it, and that's what we're doing. Yeah, I won.
So it's your one.
You hit the nail on the head, Paul. I think players on that one for me. I know you're supposed to look at the kit and you're supposed to say which kit is the best, but when I think of Tim Cahill in that kit, it made me love it.
Yeah.
And when I think of Sahar in that kit, the players in that kit made me love it. Did Landon Donovan play in that highlighter kit? Probably was.
That's a good question.
I think he was.
Anytime,
I think he was in the pictures.
Anytime
maybe.
I think of Landon, if I think of Landon Donovan, I think of the. I've not got it up on there actually. I think of the big V-neck, the one that we had. Was it 2009? Actually, it might have been big white V-neck collar. I think it was a Chang. Was it a Chang kit? It must have been a Chang kit. I think.
He wasn't here long, was he, Donovan? But I loved it.
No, a couple of spells. Shows how much of an impact. He wasn't here for very long, and we remember him well. White bib, yeah, a little bit, yeah. Well, I mean, you can. That's probably this one is probably my favourite one, and I know that kind of splits people.
We had that on your survey, didn't we? And it didn't win, surprisingly, did it? No.
It did it get to the?
It got close.
It got to the final, didn't it? Did it get to the final? Remember?
Yeah.
Got to the final against.
Wasn't one that we expected, was it?
No, I didn't think it would get as far. To be fair, but I can't remember who won it in the end. I think actually, did the new one? Did it win? And the new one that we had at the time came second. The new, like the last couple of kits that we've had, people have generally liked. I think. Yeah, Lecoq Sportif.
Lecoq Sportif.
Yeah. Very Gary Lineker, to be honest.
I think we should go back to that brand at some point, because it's old school, isn't it? We had that a long time ago, so it's quite like
you had
without
black
being traditional.
The black with the pink badge and stuff like that, and the white Chang. That was a Lecoq Sportif as well.
Yeah, it was. So we did go back to it, and I think we should go back to that again later on. See how we get on with this new Castora kit. But if it's like the one we see, we'll be going back to it very quick.
I guess we'll see.
Right, Paul doesn't know what I've got for him now. This is the last part of the show, people. We said half an hour. We failed, but we'll keep it to about 45 minutes. So it'll be a good listen that people can listen back on. Right, here we go. You get to pick one. So I know people are listening because I can see 300 and some are listening on Twitter. YouTube, it will say there's about 10. Overall, there's quite a few people listening. So I know you don't like showing you listening, but if you can now, pop in the comments. Get yourself in the comments just on this part because I know you want to participate and we want to hear what you're going to say. So if you're listening on Twitter now, just come over just for this little part, please. or just comment from Twitter. Because, like, here, look, comments from Twitter. Look, it says from Twitter comment. Right, here we go. You only get to pick one. You only get to pick one. What have I got here for us?
Go on.
Probably nothing. Probably lost it. No, I've got it. There we go. You only get to pick one, people. We'll end the show on this. Get to pick one. Go.
Oh, crap.
I know. It's not easy, is it? Get my screen bigger. One home kit there. So I've got as many as I can get. By the way, you can have the new kit as well. It didn't have the new kit on the picture. You can have the current one this season if you want it. You get to pick one kit. What are you picking? And by the way, if you come over and comment on this, me and Paul like to look back to see what people liked and stuff, and we'll probably try and figure out in the comments what actually won and tell you on the next show. But what are you going for? What year wins here? We kind of just was talking about this earlier on, Paul. You've just got one behind you there. 19,
Yeah, exactly.
Is
Yeah.
it 86?
86 it was.
85, 86.
85,
Yeah.
86.
I've got all the dates here.
I've got a few. Well, I liked NEC. I mean, I was a kid. NEC was me growing up, really. If you think about when we first got it, 85, 86, NEC, all the way to 93, 95. We had it in the cup final, didn't we? NEC, and then we ended up changing to Danker.
Samuel's coming here, look. Samuel's coming here, and Samuel has said, get involved in the comments, people. Please come over and just participate. This is for you. We just want to hear what you've got to say. A bit of fun for you, this is. He said 86, 89.
86, 89. I mean, we won the league 87. You've got the cup run 89 as well, so it means a lot. You kind of
like the
think of that. I think of Sharp. I think of Wayne Clark. You know, we still had some decent players. It was a good side, and it was after that we started to tail off a little bit. Think of 89, 91. You kind of think of Mike Newell, stuff like that. Yeah, Stuart McCall, 89, 91. Emma's a fan of Danker 95. 95, 97.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking,
was that a Kocha? Was that a Kocha or something like that? A Kocha that we had in the picture of that, if I remember correctly.
Oh, Amakachi. Amakachi was 93, 95. But he was still there, though. Yeah, he was still there with the Danker one. You can't, that 95, 97 is your Joe Royal. You know, he's kind of Kinchelski's kit, if you like. Sam
Kinchelski's absolutely smashed that short, didn't he? He smashed that short, Kinchelski's.
No, he really did.
Was you surprised on that?
Kinchelskis? No, not at all.
Yeah, when I put him as a short, I put him up against who did I put him up against? Kinchelskis versus it was the little winger that went to Newcastle. I forgot his name.
That went to Newcastle?
Yeah. Peter Beardsley, is it?
Oh, Beardsley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both good. But I think you're probably going to
and he got... Kachalska smashed him up, like 75% and smashed him up.
He did. I mean, Beardsley was your kind of 91, 93. And we were sort of we were on the slide. Beardsley did well for us, but we only stayed a couple of seasons. Kinchelskis, we were beating them over the road and going into Europe. So I can understand why he smashed it, to be fair.
I actually got a picture of them against each other, like Kachalskis from Man United against Beardsley for Everton, running next to each other. Yeah, that was pretty.
We beat I remember we beat United 3-0 actually away at Old Trafford. Beardsley scored. I think Mo Johnson was playing for us then as well.
I wish I had this. These memories that you've got of these players. They just sound so more hardcore Everton players than what I've had with this Moisey generation from 2000 onwards. You've got all the good times.
Good ones, though. You've got good ones. I mean, if you look there, the big V-neck, the Landon Donovan we got in the cup final 2009-10. I mean, even that like 2011-12. With the yellow trim on the collar and stuff. I think of Fellaini when I think of that. Ross Barkley, 2013-14. I think he started with us then. So we've got some decent. I mean, I think when I see the 2002 one with the white trim, that's when we had Gascoigne, Ginola, Mark Hughes.
Do we have Kevin Campbell?
Abel Xavier. Say again. What's that?
Do we have Kevin Campbell in that one? He is in some of those branded kits, isn't he?
Kev was still there within 2000 wearing that one. He's probably more linked to the 99 2001, the 1-1 where we beat Liverpool at Anfield. There's some quality in there, really. There's some fantastic stories as well. Cat likes 95, 97. I can understand that.
Big Dunk.
And
I just tweeted a video about Big Dunk, didn't I, just a bit ago? It's quite funny.
Yeah, about Shearer. Shearer as well.
Yeah, Shearer's saying Big Dunk.
Yeah,
I
mean,
stuff like that.
it's when you were touched by Everton, or when you were a kid, or what a memory goes with. So, I mean, it's always going to kind of be 85, 86 for me in terms of kit. That was one of my first kits I got, to be honest. I still remember the photo with me goofy teeth and wearing me Gola boots in the house. Wasn't allowed to do that apart from the photo. So 85, 86 probably for me. But as you can see, I've got quite a few. I've got Kejan over there as well. I've got lots of kits, so they all mean something in their own way, really.
Do you know what though? If I was, I'm going to put this a different way now. If you was to say to me, I could have a kit, any one of these, I would go for the 1879, 82. I like that one, and I look at some of the old pictures with the players in that with a big white collar.
Oh yeah, 1979, 82. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. 18, bloody hell. 19. Be old then, wouldn't it? It'd be worth a lot of money. But
lace collar, I think.
I know. But I do like that one, and I have actually seen a picture of a collector that's got the 1982 and 83 one, and the white like V collar on that is so thick and nice. I love it. I do like the old ones. I do. They just look proper Everton. Do you know what I mean? And I think if you had a kit that old, I know they go for about £400-500 now, but a kit that old just is like makes you think Everton, like how it all started. Do you know what I mean?
There's some decent, decent replicas.
Battles.
Yeah, there's some decent replicas, to be fair, of the early kits. I've got a Hafnia one, which was the 83-85. So when we won FA Cup, I mean that's basically what we were wearing when we won everything. Was the Hafnia one.
Just seen that while we're talking about kits, Paul, as well. And I did put a tweet up as well, by the way, from TOFFEE BLUECAST. Such a young age as well, that is. Young age. Scary.
Yeah.
I mean,
fullback. Played 93 to 96 in kind of in the squad. Only 21 appearances, but I'd say 21 more than we'll ever get. So he was half decent. We had some decent lads, kind of early mid 90s, kind of like John Ebrell, players who did well with us to a particular degree. They were kind of they came out of Lilleshall, that kind of old England sort of set up, and they were decent players, but then they never went on to the next step, which is very familiar story with a lot of our kids, to be fair. So Paul was kind of one of those. Went to West Brom in the end, towards the end of the 90s, ended up playing a lot for them. Torquay as well, Helen Chamberlain, Hells Bells, tweeted about him the other day as well. So He had an all right career and did a decent job. It's just sad that he's not longer with us.
No, rest in peace. And thoughts are with his family as well. Yeah, we did put a tweet out to that as well, Eugene. Thanks for mentioning that. How did I end up an Everton fan? Obviously, I just was literally standing at the edge of a cliff and I thought, let's do this.
What could be worse?
Let's do this.
How can I make this a
Let's
worse
do this.
situation?
Yeah. Literally, a couple of I'm not a local and I support Everton, but one of my cousins, when we was growing up, like when we was younger, we used to play football, like age probably, I can't remember how old he was, but they supported Liverpool, they did. And I hated who they supported, and I just wanted to go against them, Paul. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to go against them. I didn't like, I'm always like the Rocky. I want the team to get beat, don't I? I want the underdog to win. So I went to Everton, I did. I went to Everton. And like I say, I supported them since about 2000, I'd say. So I supported them a good 20-something years. And no one supported Everton in my area. Nobody. I've said it a few times on the channel. Literally, if you've seen an Everton fan where I lived, you was like, whoa, and you started talking to them just because you thought, wow, you support Everton. That's how rare it was. And I like that, though. I did like that I supported a team that no one supported in my area. But, yeah, the good thing is, like I said about this channel, though, is it does get you connected with a lot more Everton fans, even if you're not a local. But I've supported Everton way too bloody long now. Crazy, though. No, I don't have no regrets in supporting Everton, you know, because I feel like Everton is like, do you know where they say the saying, it chooses you? It literally does, doesn't it? I think Everton, you support Everton because your personality like puts you towards them to support them, if you know what I mean. They're the right team for you. There's something about them in the pool that's just like fight, like never say die, sort of old school history.
No,
I just
well,
love
I mean,
I just love
a lot of people
now, even though shit's going on.
Yeah, well, a lot of people will have supported them because their family supported them, but you know those videos of kids walking up the steps and then seeing the pitch for the first time, and they'll remember their first game. Everyone will have a story about their first game they remember. I remember Erin's first game. It was a dead rubber in Europe. We played, I think it was Krasnodar. Played Krasnodar. He played the kids. I think might have been Koeman at the time. And she was only 5. She's only 5. And it was freezing. It was early December. So like the last week of Europa League kind of stuff. And it was freezing, raining. We lost 1-0. We were in family enclosure. If you're looking out onto the pitch, left-hand side, you know, there's that gap just above you in the family enclosure where you're not covered. So you're going to get soaked. That's where we were. Awful game, rubbish. She said at the end as we were walking out, when can we go again? You know.
It catches you. That's what you
does.
say.
It gets you. It gets you. She's been plenty of times since as well.
There's nothing like it. That's what I've been putting out now, a couple of spaces, like saying, I've been doing a few TOFFEE BLUECAST spaces, and although that we know there's a lot of stress with the ownership, and we have listened to the interview today, and I think it's sad that Sean Dyche and Farewell don't know where they stand. They ask them questions like, what are you going to do this transfer window? But they don't know what they can do until someone takes over the club. So it's sad that we're going through such a rough patch at the minute, but I wouldn't support any other football club. And I love supporting Everton, I do. Even with the stress now, with the 2-3 relegation battles, we're fighters. There's something about Everton in the pool that you can't just frigging put into words, can you? That's the thing. Everyone can have their own little good sayings of why they support Everton or why they love Everton, but there's so many reasons. And
true enough.
We won the derby as well. Lost the league at Goodison Park. Even though this season's been shit, we will keep reminding them that we did sort them out. We gave them a bit of a smashing, didn't we? Stopped them from winning the league.
We absolutely did.
Right, people.
That's perfect.
We have gone.
Time.
It goes up to 400 watching on Twitter now, just as we're ending it. Of course, it would at 6 minutes past 11. Crazy on a Thursday night. But we are going to drop little bits and bobs. We are going to do something over the Euros. You know, Paul's like he's on it. We are Paul, by the way. People listening, Emma, Cat, and all that lot. Anyone that likes participating in this sort of stuff. Paul's doing a 101, an Everton 101.
Oh yeah, room 101. Things that should go in room 101 about Everton. I mean, I don't know whether one room is enough, to be honest.
7 partners.
But have a little think, and we'll let you know when that's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll drop some cracking shows. And if you do have any suggestions of any shows that you want us to do or any ideas, this is a channel where we do interact with you and we do want to know what you want to watch. Let us know, and we will keep pushing content out for you. Tomorrow, we will do a pre-match. Feels weird to do a pre-match because it feels like the season's finished, and it isn't. We've still got 2 games left. It's weird.
Yeah.
Once you got your work done, that's it. You want to go on holiday now, don't you? We stayed up. That's it. Job done. We want to go on holiday, but we will do a pre-match because it's our last game at home. We have just heard in the interview that it's not going to be Coleman's last game. A lot of people were saying it was. Of course, it's not. He's going to play for Everton until he's 65 at least. We ain't letting him retire that early. Have a boss night, everyone. We'll drop the banner. Thanks for participating. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will do more of these if you liked it. Dropping the music. 1 hour. Half an hour next time.
Half an hour.
Okay. 1 hour, half an hour. Who cares? It's all the same, isn't it? Time's time.